Yo guys, Oscar, and welcome back to another Psgl video. We're back for round number 6, the German Grand Prix in F3. And as you can see, we qualified in P13, so a pretty good qualifying for us. And as we come around the final complex of corners on the formation lap, you can see we've got some lag at the perfect time. Just as we're about to start the race is when the lag hits us. So this is going to go fucking amazing. So it's lights out and away we go, and the actual getaway was pretty decent, but the problem is because the track is so small we couldn't actually do much. Come through turn 1, we do ease off, and yeah, you can see I'm kind of scared to do anything because I don't really know where everyone is. Coming to turn 2, that happens. I mean, that was great for a thumbnail, so thanks, Paulie. But yeah, we're down to last. Due to others crashing at the end of the lap, we do actually manage to catch up to everyone. A few people go into the pit and off track, so we do actually go up to 13th place. And just when I think the lag has actually calmed down, as we come to the hairpin, you can see, well, you can't actually see because everyone keeps disappearing. But yeah, it's going great. Now, I think we do actually get past Adventures and Yarham here. I honestly, I don't know for certain, but I decided to ease off just because I didn't actually know where everyone was, so I thought I'd just get out of the way and go for the Tice tactic early on, just stay out of trouble and hopefully pick up points as people retired. So we're back down to last again. And later on lap number 3, do actually manage to get past Yarham. There is a little bit of lag, but it seems to be calming down now, so we should be good for the remainder of the race, but we are back up in the 12th place. Once we got past Yarham, literally nothing else happened to us. We made up positions thanks to pit stops, and we currently find ourselves in P8, and you can see on the back of quite a few cars going at it. We just don't have the pace to do anything. And at the end of that lap, we do come into the pit for our one and only stop onto medium tyres. We're in a good position at the moment, so we might actually be able to get some decent points. We exit the pit just ahead of Adventures, but he is going to be challenging us down towards the hairpin. We go defensive, but he does go for the inside line. Braking for the hairpin, he massively outbrakes himself. We go for the cutback line. There's going to be a little bit of contact on the exit, and that was a run down to the following corner. I haven't got a clue what the corner number is, but we're going to be side by side, and we are going to have the outside line for the following corner. Are we going to outbrake him around the outside? We are just ahead of him into the line for the following corner, and I think we've got past him, although he does go for a cutback line in the next corner into sector 3. Into line for this one. This could get messy. We decide to back out of it. Try and go for another cutback around the outside through the stadium section, but he had the line, and we're going to have to concede that position. Back down the main straight once again on the back of Adventures. It looked like we had really good straight line speed compared to him. With the help of ERS and DRS, we're going to breeze past him around the outside at the hairpin, and that's a lot less dramatic than the previous encounter I had with him. Despite battling with Adventures lap after that, we somehow managed to jump Paulie in the pit. So now it looks like there's going to be a train form behind us, which, you know, is probably the best position you could put me in. Adventures goes to the inside line as we go on to the main straight, but we get a better run and defend him, but we are going to have to defend into the hairpin once again. I don't think we're going to be able to hold him back. We are going to go for the inside line though. He goes for the outside, and I think it's going to be an easy move for him. I think he is going to have to outbrake us into the hairpin, but he seems far enough ahead. He does lock up, however. We go for the inside line and somehow stay ahead of him. Now on to lap 21. The train is still behind us. The bus is still going strong. Matt comes out the pit ahead of us, but he is going to actually help us with the slipstream. So we should be able to defend once again from Adventures. I'm sure Adventures is getting pretty pissed off at this point. And you can see we're going to have the slipstream and DRS from Matt, and we might actually be able to challenge him down towards the hairpin. I didn't really want to. I mean, obviously he was on fresh tyres and a lot quicker than me, but we have no choice but to go for the outside line and the cutback line. Again, I didn't really want to be doing this. I didn't want to fight him at all, but yeah, I'm kind of in this position. I mean, it's content. I'm not really going to complain. A little bit of contact as I try and go on the outside, which is it was pretty stupid of me, but once again, content, can't really complain. On lap 23, it looks like Paulie has actually got past Adventures, and Paulie is going to breeze past us. We can't really use the bus in this scenario. Yeah, we're down to 10th. And on lap number 25, we're going to be under pressure from Adventures once again. I've lost count of how many times he's tried to overtake me down this straight, but with DRS, he's going to be much further ahead into the braking zone this time, and I think that is the position gained finally for him. He gets his braking right this time, and we remain in 10th thanks to someone pitting, but we do fall behind Adventures. On to lap number 28 now, and we are under pressure from Parkway. You could probably tell what's going to happen, you know, slipstream. I mean, you've seen it quite a few times this race. Yeah, down the inside for him. We try and go for the cutback line, but he does defend it quite well. And we're now out of the points. We do actually try and get a good run, but, you know, lag puts an end to that. I mean, I was fine to just bring this home for 11th and, you know, just end this race, but as you come through the stadium section, you see Parkway is in the gravel, and we could actually make a move into the stadium section, a very difficult overtake, but it looks like we're going to do it thanks to the gravel on his tyres. Outside line 4 at the penultimate corner, and we're back up into 10th place. Surprisingly, that wasn't even the end of my race, as onto the final lap we go. AMD looks to be really struggling on his tyres, and we could be on for 9th place here. Obviously, AMD, we had a bit of a coming together in France, so I was a bit wary, but you know, worn to eyes, I thought it'd be an easy pass. You can see he's really struggling as he comes onto the straight. We should be able to get him easily into the hairpin with the help of DRS. Rich Mix and Hot Lap will put everything into this. Down the straight we go. It is going to be the outside line for us as he goes defensive, and we're going to try and outbrake him around the outside. And it looks like he's going to push us off. All right. Well, that spin is thoroughly deserved. So after a very up and down race, we're actually going to come home in P9. I can't complain at all with points in this league, so I'll take it.